we go.
Let's knock them on their backs, butt them in the mouth, knock their ass in the dirt. That's what we got to do.
Go now. We got another step. Another step on the journey. Let's do it our way, one play at a time. Let's get after the rest. Let's go.
You play games to find out who are the contenders and who are the pretenders. Hey, dominate the line of scrimmage. Let's have a hell of a game. Win, 1, 2, 3, win.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something. You want emotion? Watch his football team play football for 60 minutes. Hey. We'll show you emotion.
Hi, I'm Steve Sable. What makes a football game great? Well, ask 10 people and you'll probably get 10 different answers. But if you think about it, a great game is a lot like a great film. In Hollywood, a big-name cast doesn't ensure a good movie. Well, it's the same in the NFL, where the championships feature the best teams and best players, but don't always produce the best games. It's drama, plot twists, unexpected heroes, and even a little bit of comedy that make for a great story. You see, it's not how it's captured on film or tape, but how it captures our imagination. That's what makes a game worth remembering, and that's what this show is all about. Games from the 1992 season that won't easily be forgotten. Now, the first is an early season matchup of two AFC division rivals, the Broncos and the Chiefs.
How you doing? Welcome to the NFL Game of the Week. Go Broncos! Go Broncos! Go Broncos!
Who do you like, Mr. Down?
DT.
DT all the way.
All the way.
City. How many sacks do you think you'll get?
About 5. We're going for the gusto today.
Hey, Mom, why'd you do something like that? But, you know, I can't disappoint Mom, though, you know. Hey.
It's only a handful.
Only a handful, you know. Mom said something like that, you know, I gotta go for it. I may fall short of it, but I'll come close and try.
Set the tone.
Hey, guys, we're one together after one thing. Respect. Let's go.
Fake handoff, back to pass. Craig has time, winds up, long spiral downfield for Davis. Over the shoulder, catches the 5. Touchdown! Spectacular play by David Craig.
That's exactly right.
They say we soft, man. Let's go out and intimidate you. Let's go out and intimidate you.
For 58 minutes, the Chiefs not only intimidated the Broncos, they brutalized them. 5 sacks and 4 fumbles seemed enough to guarantee a Chiefs win. But before they could celebrate a 4-1 start in their first win in Denver in a decade, 2 minutes remained.
We're trying to break a 10-year losing in here. We got to win this. We got 14 minutes left. We got to win. It's the most important game for us.
Times are definitely changing the AFC West.
Go ahead. Hey, we ain't celebrating yet. Great job. Let's go.
Marty Schottenheimer's admonition was warranted because the more things change, the more they remain the same. And a 2-minute warning with John Elway on the field is a scenario Schottenheimer has seen before. Like a recurrent nightmare, Elway invaded the Chiefs' psyches and sliced through their secondary. Using old techniques with little-known tools like tight end Reggie Johnson, Elway moved the Broncos 80 yards with the unerring touch of a craftsman.
Elway lets it go to Jackson. Touchdown! Jackson makes it.
Leading 19-13, the Chiefs' task was clear.
And I'll tell you what, this is our opportunity to get it done right now with the defense, the best in the league.
And nothing to say about that. You do it.
Understanding proved easier than accomplishment. Rookie free agent Arthur Marshall transformed a near blunder into a thing of wonder, returning this punt to the Chiefs' 27-yard line. The stage was set for an ending which has almost become a cliche at Mile High Stadium.
Never say never! Never say never!
Gunning for his 21st fourth-quarter come-from-behind win, Elway hit blackjack.
This guy will go down as the greatest come-from-behind player in National Football League history. Elway's got the ball to the end zone. Vance Johnson, touchdown! Vance Johnson runs by Albert Lewis into the corner. Touchdown, Denver!
If Dame Fortune has been unduly kind to the Broncos, the Chiefs have found Lady Luck a fickle mistress indeed. And while the Chiefs went on to receive numerous muggings the rest of the season, the Broncos were mugging for the camera.
Everybody listen up, guys. That's a tremendous win. I just go to show you anything's possible when you don't quit. When you don't give up, anything's possible. That's a super job. It's another one of those easy way out type things. Everyone you deserve a boss and giving you a ball.
At mid-season, supremacy in the AFC Central had yet to be determined, which is why a highly anticipated Week 9 game between Houston and Pittsburgh came to mean so much. Warren Moon and the Oilers needed to make up for an opening day loss to the Steelers, and Pittsburgh wanted to prove it was playoff material. The outcome of this game would set the tone for the grueling weeks that lay ahead for both teams.
Nice and cold. I hope we can shut them down. Welcome to the show. Name's Barry Foster. We'll see what happens.
No word. You can talk after the game, not before.
Be one of them days, brother. Be one of them days. Got a game you want to play in here.
We all know what it takes, baby.
Oh, kick ass.
It's our day. It's a big game, but we're used to big games, right? Yes, sir. Nothing for us. We know what we got to do. Let's go out there and get a win. On three. 1, 2, 3. Win! Let's go.
5-2, Oil and Steel. Bitter rivals. At stake, first place in the division. Three Rivers never rocked louder. The terrible towels were back, and so was the steel curtain.
Warren Moon at the control. Moon takes the snap. And he took a hit. He fires the pass complete up to the 41 to Jeffries. And Moon is down on the turf. He is injured.
I believe it was Woodson with the blitz on, but let's get a look at it. It brought Carnell Light, the safety man, from the left side, and Woodson from the right. Yeah, Woodson lands right in Moon's face. A flying dive right into Moon's face. Good.
Moon was left with no recollection of his flight to Pittsburgh. Yet the Steelers recalled when backup Cody Carlson knocked them out of the playoff race 2 years ago. Trailing 7-6, Carlson, Lorenzo White, and Webster Slaughter launched a comeback.
They're off, right? So it's like in and out man. It's like zone. Play clock is keep your regular splits.
One, he got it away. Short rolling left, looking left, throwing deep. Touchdown! Slaughter, Webster Slaughter. He got it in front of Carnell Lake.
In a 63-second span early in the third quarter, the Oilers scored twice, turning a 1-point deficit into a 20-7 advantage as the battle for the AFC Central lead raged on.
9. O'Donnell to throw. Back near his goal line. Scrambles left. The ball has come loose. The Oilers have picked it up. It is Ray Childress for a touchdown. Ray Childress picked up the O'Donnell fumble at the 6-yard line and rumbled home for the score.
receiver jump, you should jump over the end zone. He was trying to cut me, but I was too tall for him. You can't cut a tall man like me. Yeah, I went over the deep over. I gave him a little shake leg, and then I went over the top.
The Steelers never abandoned their defensive game plan. They rotated in fresh pass rushers and blitzed from a 5 and 6 defensive back package. In close, a team that had settled for field goals of late found a way to stick it in as play fakes to AFC leading rusher Barry Foster and misdirection rollouts meant for wide-open, wide-body tight ends. Adrian Cooper wrapped his 260 pounds around the first Neil O'Donnell toss, and 280-pound mobile home Eric Green hauled in the next following yet another Foster play fake.
Mills in motion back to the left. And O'Donnell with a play fake to the left. Misdirection, fires into the end zone. And the touchdown as he hits Green down at the end line.
And that Green is such a big target in the end zone that it's tough to miss him.
Fingernails covered the aisles. White knuckles squeezed terrible towels. It was the tight fight these familiar foes have come to expect. In the end, it came down to 6 ticks and one final kick.
Del Greco waits, tells Montgomery he's ready. Ball is backing down. Kick is up. It's on the way.
Talk after the game, not before.
Let's see what happens.
The kick is no good.
It seems like this last month we've been playing all the high-powered AFC teams in the league, and we're still not respected.
When the New York Jets prepared to play the Buffalo Bills in Week 14, it wasn't the playoffs or a division title they were thinking about, but their teammate, Dennis Byrd. Byrd had been seriously injured a week earlier and faced an uphill battle to walk again, much less play football. With number 90 on their helmets, the Jets went to Buffalo, determined to win the game in Byrd's honor. The Bills, however, would be no easy match, especially in front of their own fans, and especially for a New York team that hadn't beaten them since 1987.
Well, I could say it's going to be high of 80 today, but I'd be lying. It's going to be about 32 degrees and a wind chill factor of about 9, and a possible chance of snow squalls later this afternoon. Welcome to Orchard Park, New York.
This is what the weather's supposed to be like, baby. This is what you call football weather. Yes, sir. I love it. It's all psychological, baby. It's in the mind. It's in the mind. That's what it is. It's in the mind. Tell him, Luke, it's in the mind, baby. It's in the mind. My mind's cold right now.
Yeah. Buffalo right here. We do with no sleeves up here. That's right. Gotta get out. Gotta get out.
Instead of sleeves, the Bills could have used extra long arms to snag passes swept away in the blustery breeze. And after a while, both teams realized the long ball was no longer an option.
Stay with the short stuff. That's a good job, though. That's fine.
Browning-Nagel stuck to short and medium-range passes and made sure everything stuck to his receivers.
Looks downfield, throws on the run into the corner. Touchdown, 40. No, right at the goal line. Right at the goal line. Rob Moore made a leaping grab. I thought he was falling into the end zone. He did fall.
Hey, look at Rob Moore. He's got the pylon on his back.
That's right. The pylon is stuck to his back. Right to it. They pulled it off of him, but the Jets have first and goal.
In the next series now. In the next series. Hey, listen up. In the next series, we're going to go 18 wham. Because they're coming up hard, okay? And bounce it outside. Finish your blocks off.
It was basic fundamental football, blocking and ball control in the bitter cold. Number 30, Brad Baxter, became the Jets' workhorse with 98 yards and 2 touchdowns, including the score that gave his team a 17-10 third-quarter lead.
First and goal to go, 10 yards out. The handoff goes to Baxter, trying to swing wide around his right side. He drives downfield of the 5. It goes into the end zone, and touchdown! Yeah. Touchdown in the right corner, and the New York Jets go ahead.
They didn't expect it. They thought we was going to lay down for them. No way. Nah, not today. Nah. Not no cakewalk today, baby. Let's go, Dennis. Too cold. Anybody game. We doing it for Dennis Byrd, baby. You never won in our hearts.
courage of injured teammate Dennis